do the same thing with genetics now. So very cool, as I mentioned before, you don't have to kill every fish. You can even do this for fish that are released. There is a little bit of a nuance here, though. Otolith chemistry tells you where the fish was when it was spawned. Genetics tells you from which stock or part of the population it was from. And that might sound a little bit confusing because I just said stock structure and I talked about otoliths. But we assume that the otoliths that are in the east have that eastern signature. And if the fish are spawning in the Mediterranean, then they are genetically an eastern fish. On the other hand, with the genetic signature, what this genetic signature is telling us is that they come from the eastern population, but the genetics can't tell you where in the ocean they spawned. In other words, they can't give you the physical location as much as the otolith chemistry does. But again, you can reverse this and you can say it's an eastern stock. Very likely the eastern fish are spawning in the east and not in the west. And so we use both of these methods complementary with one another, and they agree. For the most part, they agree. So we see very similar trends between the genetics and the otoliths. Overall, the story is big eastern subsidies through genetics, and the older they get, the more likely they are from the west. You see the same pattern both with otoliths and the same pattern with the genetic material. So it's kind of good. That's a good sign.